footy, playing sports, all the hero stuff, and done all that. I came in here for the 3 weeks of training. Day one, absolutely shit myself. There is that much information that you've got to try and absorb and try and take in. That's not funny. Tell you about me, I went through basically a week, I didn't eat. I lost the belly and everything, I was looking great. But you can't maintain that. But yeah, I absolutely shit myself. Lunchtimes, when we go out, I'd be sitting at the table. I wouldn't move. I was just sitting there just reading and reading and reading, just taking it all in. We've got access to the Noodle, if you guys have gone on there, and it has all the information, all the slides, everything there, all that information. Guys, it's kind of like holding your breath. 3 weeks, take it all in, read your stuff when you go home. Don't just sit down and have a beer and say, yeah, I only got 10 days to go. Should be sweet, mate. Fucking easy. It's not, it's hard. These guys will help you. They're absolutely fantastic. I can't speak highly enough of the staff here at SECTA. They're absolutely brilliant. What you learn, what you need, any questions you've got, you know, there's no stupid questions. Go ahead and ask. Even on the site, take Tony aside. Listen, Tony, I'm not sure about this. How does this kind of work? What's this about? It's just not sinking in. Yeah, and there's so much there. And I'll tell you, it all sticks with you. You know, all those acts. There's about half a dozen or so that you need to kind of remember for your exams. The force continuum, all of that. That's all stuck with me now. My kids even know it. My kids go along now. We walk down the store, down the road. There'll be a pharmacy there with the security guard in there. It says, Dad, security guard, have a look at him. We were out at the footy on Saturday. He's taking photos on my phone. He says, have a look at this. He says, have a look at this. He says, have a look at this. There's a security guard there with runners on. And there's his mate next to him with his mobile phone. He says, Dad, you're better than that. I said, shit, yeah. There's a lot of rubbish out there. You guys can rise above all that. Tony will tell you. Yeah, get in there, mate, work hard. It's 3 weeks, it is hard. These guys will help you with it. You've got to listen. You've got to, you know, like I can't stress that enough. Take it in. When you get home, everything you did through the day, get in and do it. All your incident reports, your contemporaneous notebook, all that sort of stuff. You get better as you go along. You look at how you were day one on the radio. Bravo 1, yeah, okay, I've got some, yeah, Bravo 1, you know, all that stuff. You know, it gets better. Take your time with those scenarios. Read through what you've got there with all your instructions, what's happening, what the scenario is. Get ready for little things that might sort of happen, things that might pop in. I won't give anything away. All right, but stay alert. But that's what's going to happen in the real world. No one's going to come up to you and just be polite and, oh, excuse me, by the way, yeah, I think I just stole something. No, you know, I think I'm a bit drunk. Can you call me a taxi? You're not going to do that. You're going to approach them and they're going to tell you to get fucked. Plain and simple. You know. Yeah, but just be aware, like, you know, and you can work it. The most powerful thing you have is your voice, how you speak to people. And you'll get all that by listening.
Does anyone have any questions for Dom? I mean, about because you a bit worried week one, so was Dom.
Oh, I told you, I was shitting myself. But I'm really passionate about this now. Like, I never ever thought in my life that I would get into this field. I come from a background in retail sales, real estate, childcare.
Childcare, yeah.
First thing I say to the kids there, I said, Mr. Dom, as they call me, only has one rule, and that's to listen. You get that right, mate, everything's easy. But that's where it sort of comes down to. It's 3 weeks, these guys will help you. They'll give you everything you need. You've got your resources. The SOPs, are all there. Everything's there. It's in black and white. As I said, your notebooks, it's scary. Oh, what do I write? I've only done 3 pages. This guy's done 6. What did he write that I didn't? Ask him. You know? Same with your, the incident reports, everything else, your debriefs, all that sort of stuff. I know it's. So, but absolutely great. I couldn't speak highly enough of SECTA.
We didn't pay.
No.
You're just coming up to pick your certificates up. So, and we thought it had the opportunity for, you know, considering what we've heard so far, and not what we've not seen on day 4. I mean, he's one to, you know, they're a very great class. How many do you have in the class at the end of the day?
There was 10 of us.
Yeah. 10 at the end. Wasn't it?
Yeah. There were some guys that dropped out. They were having some issues. They were having some trouble, so they had to sort of, you know, regroup. There was one fellow that joined us who didn't get past. So he had done cluster 1 and 2. He didn't get through cluster 3, but then he went really well.
He did.
You know, he kind of aimed up. He kind of just needed to sort of regroup and get it back together. Yeah, look, with our class, can I tell you, I was a little heartbroken at the time because everyone got their certificate except me. The reason I've come in today is because my name, like my driver's license, was different. There was some complications. It was just administration really, so I've got all that rectified. But everyone was here and we're clapping everyone. They all got their certificates and I was there, what do I mean? So I was gutted. But it was, I really was. I was like, I had nothing to take home.
You forgot your name.
Yeah, something like that. The RTA back then mucked it up, so it had to all get redone. But that's all sorted, so Win had that for me and that, but yeah, it's great.
Would you like to show us your certificate?
Actually, I haven't even seen it.
Ooh, share
This is the first time, there we go. There's the transcript there. Oh, there's all the copies, is that?
Yeah, that's copies, yeah. Copies go to the certified copies for the sled. And then you get the originals you can put in a frame and put, which you like.
That's it there. Oh, another thing, guys, put in your application. Go through and do your thing off to SLED as soon as you can, because I received mine. I did it, I think, week 2 on the Monday. And by about the Wednesday, they replied and said that a few things weren't right that I had to go back and do, that I had to get sorted. But they'll get back to you fairly quickly, and that saves time when it comes time, because then you've got to wait to get your license. So get that. It just
remember
saves
Bob. Bob had his fingerprints done. When was that? Like second week or something? Like that?
Yeah. And Bob was from Queensland originally, so he had all sorts of dramas going back. He's got to go back to Queensland, back to New South Wales, get his driver's license photo taken. He's got a lot of things, and he was, what is he, 70?
Yeah, he was like 75, 8 or something, 78, I mentioned to you.
Yeah.
He had problems, didn't he?
Yeah.
We helped him through. Everyone had on their front modules things to, even Dom, had things to fix. Come back here, Dom, fix this, please, fix this. Yeah, and there was no complaint. They just went back, did it. Thank you very much, done. And everyone had a bit of a laugh and all good. You know, and they learn. I don't know how many times. All I had to do was ask questions day 1. I got a million of them every day.
Tell you one thing that stuck out with me: the phonetic alphabet. Unicorn.
Oh, you.
Tony hands back. He hands it back. He says, "I've never seen one of them," and I knew straight away she's written unicorn. Mind you, she was sitting right next to the uniform over there.
Yeah. I was saying it starts with it. She did it 5, 6 times, didn't she? And I went. I said, "Look beside you. What's that?" She looked at it and went, uniform. So
Whiskey's the easiest one.
sitting right in front of you. All right, thank you, Dom.
Yeah, no worries. Look, enjoy it, guys. Take it all in. Enjoy it. Have some fun as well. The scenarios are great. Everyone is fantastic. Yeah.
Thanks, Dom.
All right, no worries. Enjoy. I'll see you out there.
Thanks, mate.
All right, no worries.